So what I've got here is the Rug Doctor Wide Track. As far as I can tell, I think the pump's gone out for the sprayers. And I've opened up the back here a little bit. And it looks to me like there's two pumps in there. It's just barely squirting it all out of both sprayers. The upholstery attachment quit working unless you were actually put it into the other selector mode and push that button, which actually activates everything else. So what I could see is it looks like there's two motors. I'm not sure if I just mentioned that one looks like it's leaking. So I'm going to try to get in there and see what's going on. So, what I'm finding out is these Rug Doctors are very well built, which is actually why I think they're probably the best carpet cleaner out there. Super well built. Problem is getting access to everything. Now, one thing I've found out about maybe one of the pump problems, since there's two on here, is my little screen filter that goes right here. Some tiny holes in it, which this thing's fairly cheap. I've seen it and I should have bought it, because now I'm regretting it, because inside of here, in order to drop this bottom stuff, you got to pull these hoses up just to drop the other side. But these little filter things go on the inside here, right on these hoses that go down into your water tank, your clean water tank, for suction. So what I did, mine were full of lint and everything else you could think of. Makes you wonder how all that even gets in there. But this thing has been used like no other. This thing is virtually indestructible. That's why I want to fix it. But that was probably one problem. So I'm going to get into looking at the pumps here in just a second. Okay, so back where I left off, I know for a fact one of the pumps has a problem and is leaking, and it's the one that I am pretty sure goes to the upholstery, which is pretty frustrating because I really want that pump, because I'm pretty sure when you click it to upholstery, it only uses that pump. So what I currently have to do is, click it on the normal setting and tape something down that holds that button, which uses the brush, and also it still leaks while it sits in that one spot. But other than that, just from cleaning those filters that I just showed, which is really probably the easiest thing I've found, and I hope everybody else can use that to fix theirs. Literally all I had, it was dripping onto the carpet. Now it is spraying, so good right now that I could use it the way it is on the carpet. I'm not sure if when that other pump is working that it sprays harder. But really, all I really had to do is clean those filters, and it's spraying just fine now. So, technically, my problem is fixed that I need it for at the moment. So, I'm probably going to make a second video, because I'd like to fix that other pump. Because these Rug Doctors, they're virtually indestructible. They're fantastic. You cannot get a better carpet cleaner than these. I don't care what's out there. I've tried Bissell, I've tried Rug Dog, or not Rug Dog, but any of the others out there, they're garbage. This thing can outperform any of those. You can put literally 2 gallons of water in there, which the other ones are probably a half gallon. This thing can literally suck up 95% of the water. So their drying time is, I mean, you could clean your carpet that night, wake up the next day, and your carpet's dry. So anyways, I love this thing. Hopefully this video can help you maybe fix some of your problems. Yes, they do have 2 spray motors. I'll dig into more of it later and figure out why or what's leaking. But yes, make sure you don't have holes in this screen like I do, because obviously that's been part of my headache. It might be the reason the other sprayer failed. This thing is on eBay. I think I found it for like $5. Clean the screens in there, and I will try to make another video for when I replace the other pump.